Alright, we made it inside of Soda Fountain. Now it's time to take the fight directly to the Thirst Quencher Empire. But first, a chest. And it's a memory box, and I would recommend you use it too.
Leave my memories here!
So previously, we got the Sky Scroll, and what it does is, it's basically a float move. All you have to do is just charge it up, and hit jump and hold jump, and you will float in the air for a little bit, and it's really good for getting across gaps. And what better way to test out this new ability than inside of a really tight corridor that's lined with electric railing. So if you get damaged while using the scroll, you will immediately lose its power and you will fall directly into whatever that is. It looks like water. Now as for actually controlling the Sky Scroll, it's actually not that hard. However, you have to be aware that there is a bit of a drift to it. So if you were to suddenly change direction, you would still move a little bit in the direction you were previously going. So what I tend to do is I like to use the D-pad when I try to go through this area. Oh, hey look, a chest. I wonder what's inside. Oh, a sea drink. But I don't want it just sitting there in my inventory, so I'm just going to go ahead and use it now. Every chest from here on out is just going to be a healing item, so that's kind of why I'm just throwing them away all willy-nilly like, because to make sure we have enough room in our inventory. Alright, right about here is when things get a little tricky, because now we have to maneuver around this rotating spike wall thing. And then we have to maneuver around a electric pillar. And this is where you're going to have to really be patient when you're trying to get across these things, because if you do it too fast, you'll end up swinging into the sides and you'll be stuck there for a while. Up, 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 up. Got it. Yeah. Alright, on to the next section. And already we have another chest, just in case you had trouble with the last section. And we get a W gel, which not really as much as the sea drink we got previously, but hey, it helps if you were having trouble back there. Alright, now let's get inside of this tumbler tube? I don't even know what this is. I just know that it rotates around, and it has electrical spikes on it that will shock you if you touch them. But other than that, I don't really know what this is for. I guess you could probably say it's some sort of stabilizing mechanism, and we're just traveling through it. It's what keeps this entire place afloat. Also, you'll notice that there's some piggy helicopters. I don't know what their actual enemy name is, but don't worry about them. They're not there to do you any harm, unless you're using the Sky Scroll. But even then, they're not really that great at stopping you, really. Like right here, I'm just going to use the Sky Scroll to get over this, and nothing that guy over there is going to do about it. And there's some holes in this section, so watch out. Don't want to fall down, because if you do fall down, you have to go all the way to the beginning of this tumbler tube, because that's the only place where there's some solid ground that you can stand on to spawn in. Alright, we made it to the end, and I have a feeling we're going to run into some trouble.
Hello, Bell Thief!
You're calling me a thief?
Who cares about what happened before? I can't let you go through! Come on, let's fight about it! You can't beat the boss of Leader's Force!
What an honor to be able to pulverize the leader!
I'm doing this so that I can give Lumina to Colonel Capricola. Get ready!
So as soon as the fight starts, you probably want to hunker down right over here and charge up the Sky Scroll. So that way we can stay out of the way of all these bombs here. After that, Ben's going to land and start throwing stuff at us, like shuriken and battle axes. He's got a really good throwing arm. and then he's open for attack. Now that's the safe way to do this fight, but it's also really slow. So, if you're willing to play a little recklessly and willing to take some damage, you can actually do a lot more damage than that. As in, as soon as he lands, just go up and wail on him a bunch. See, he's practically dead now. However, be careful, if you're too close to him, he'll try to hit you with his polearm. And that does a lot of damage too. And that's all his moves. All we have to do now is just finish this fight.
Oh, do you? You beated me?
You okay there, buddy? Earth to Ben. Anybody home? Well, alright then. I'm just gonna go. Bye. Alright, moving on. Let's see here. Looks like a box of some kind. Although this wall looks a little funny. I wonder. Oh, I can just go right through. Okay. Although, this leads to a dead end itself, so what was the point of coming over here? Whoa. Alright. So the door changed. Does that mean we're going to go somewhere else? No, I guess so. Alright, let's look around and see what we can find. Another door that weirdly has the fire scroll printed on it. Okay. And another one that has the earth scroll printed on it. Let's check out the earth door, I guess. This looks like something I can use the earth scroll on. Let's give it a shot. Alright. Oh hey, a wind scroll door. Wonder what's behind that one. Oh, we're in another one of these rooms, huh? Alright then. And through the door we go. Wait a minute. We just ended up back where we started. Ah, jeez. Don't tell me it's one of these kind of mazes. And truth be told, it is. So you're probably wondering, how the heck are we supposed to know the correct order of doors that we need to go through without having to resort to a bunch of trial and error? Well, the answer is actually in our inventory. If you recall, all the way back in Chapter 4, the mayor gave us a calendar for the Thirstquencher Empire, and the days are listed as thus. And as you can probably tell, the order of days is the order that we need to take these doors in. So let's give this another go. So instead of going through that wind door, instead, we're going to use the earth scroll again on this button right here. And we'll find the actual door that we need to go through. Looks like we're going to need the Sky Scroll for this one. Yep, not that door. And if you didn't figure out that the calendar is actually the solution, don't worry about it, because all you have to really do to find the right door is go to the door that requires the most effort to get to. For example, there's a spike floor over here. However, you might have heard that there was a mechanical sound that played when we stepped on this thing. So if we just use the Sky Scroll again, that spike floor will retract, revealing the actual door that we need to go through. And obviously the right door is all the way up these poles that we have to swing around. Alright, I don't think I have to check every single time we look at a door. So that will be the last time we do that. I get the feeling we're going to need the fire scroll for this one. There we go. And that's not the right door either. So to find it, we'll need to get on top of this block here. And for this one, I think we're going to have to do the opposite of what we did last room, and we're going to have to put out all these flames with the water scroll. Gonna go ahead and refresh my bubble because there's water down there. And you're gonna want to go right here. Okay, I'm gonna take a really brief moment to pause, because up ahead is a jump that if I miss it, I will be very, very upset. It is probably the hardest part in this entire section, so I need a little bit of prep time before I attempt it. Alright, here we go. And I made it! Yeah! Alright, last room. All we have to do is use the Sky Scroll to maneuver around this area all the way to the right here. Then we're going to stop, let ourselves recharge, and then, once we get about here, we're going to drop, and then reactivate so that way we don't fall into the water. And here we are at the end. And I have a feeling we're going to run into some trouble, so maybe we should heal up. Alright, let's go see what danger lies ahead.
How kind of you to come! Your next opponent is Leader Force's brilliant boss, Ed!
Huh? So you're their leader?
You're looking at him. I may be small, but you can't defeat me like you did Ben. I must thank you before you go to your grave.
What do you mean?
you will be put away by me. Then I can give Lumina to Capricola and be promoted and live happily ever after.
Yeah, you wish! You're gonna burn for what you tried to do to the village!
We'll see about that. Enough chit-chatting. Better say your prayers!
Uh-oh, that doesn't sound good. Whoa! Holy crap. This guy means business. Luckily, he can't keep it up forever, so once he peters out, that's your chance to attack him. And here's Ed's only other move, where he throws some bouncy balls that will explode into a bunch of fireballs. And then after he bounces the second one, you can just do a lot of damage to him and pretty much take him out right there. And that's basically this entire fight. It really is pretty simple, but the two moves he does do a lot of damage, so you don't want to get touched by that stuff.
Over here! Over here! Ouch! To take this! No way!
Colonel Capricola, amen.
Looks like Ed is all burnt out. And with 2 Leader Force members down, only one more remains. However, what new dangers lie ahead for Musashi? Find out next time on Brave Fencer Musashi.